What's guys? This is your friend Captain Javas back with another smartphone overview. And in this video, we are going to talk about the Techno Camon 20 series. Not complete series because I am basically focusing on one of them, which is the Techno Camon Premier. But there are four basic smartphones in this series, and two of them are 5G. Techno Camon 20 Pro 5G is there, and Techno Camon Premier 5G. And the other two are the Techno Camon 20 and the 20 Pro, which is basically having a G85 and the G99 processor. They are basic phones as if they are into the 4G. But the main highlight of this complete series is the Techno Camon 20 Premium. This guy is having a lot of things to talk about, so we're gonna talk about those in this today's video. So without any further ado, let's quickly get started. Let's start off with the very important thing of the basic smartphones. It is a display. Basically, this guy is having a 6.67 inches AMOLED 90 Hz of display. A kind of a nice display over here. Talking about the operating system on this guy is rocking itself with the Android 13 out of the box with their very own OS on the top of it, which is HiOS 30, having its own customization and some of its own efforts on the top of it. And as per some of the rumors going around, this guy will be going to be having the Android 14 update when it will be available for the Techno Camon series. And just going ahead with the processor, this guy is having a MediaTek Dimensity 8050 processor. This is a 5G 6nm HD processor having a Mali G77 GPU. A kind of a really aggressive processor into a lot of gaming-based structure, and Techno has optimized this as if they are using it on their devices. About the storage, this guy is having a kind of a really unusual type of storage option over here. 8 GB of RAM is there and a 512 GB of internal storage is there. Kind of a nice to on the one end, but 8 GB and 512 GB doesn't make a lot of sense. But on the box side, it makes a lot of sense because they have written 16 GB of RAM as if they are also including the virtual RAM of 8 GB. Kind of say I don't believe in that type of stuff, but yeah, it is there. If you want to use it, you can use it. About the battery, this guy is having a 5000 mAh battery. A kind of a nice and a 48 watt of power have been inside the box. The phone will be basically charging via from the Type C port, and this guy is also having a 3.5mm headphone jack and also under display fingerprint scanner. About the colors of this guy is having a currently two colors over here. I don't know if they will be going ahead and changing it. There is a two different type of color, and the blue is there basically, and there is another dark Vulcan which is a kind of having a blackish tone and a century blue. But I personally go ahead with the dark Vulcan because it looks kind of nice and mature enough and good. But yeah, blue color is a lot of smoothing and looking good too. Talking about the cameras, see, this phone's main highlight is the camera itself. You're going to get is a triple camera setup over here, which is a 50 megapixel plus 108 megapixel plus 2 megapixel depth sensor f2.5 This guy will be recording 4K and 1080p both. And talking about the 50 megapixel, it's having OIS f1.8 aperture, f1.8 aperture basically, and it's a wide sensor and a 108 megapixel sensor. You want to be thinking, wide is a 50, then 108 megapixel is an ultra wide sensor. A kind of say we hadn't seen anything like that. Wide is having a smaller megapixel ratio, and the ultra wide is having a double of it over the wide sensor. Kind of say it's hard to see. This guy is having an ultra wide of 108 MP f2.2 aperture is that a kind of say really nice. And the third camera I told you it's a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So the camera for the front side you're going to get is a 32 megapixel f2.5 aperture wide sensor. It can record 1080p at 30 fps only, kind of say okay, and it's a wide sensor. We have to talk about this complete Techno Camon series. This Techno Camon series is mostly highlighted into a lot of design-based structure, and its design is kind of a top leading and looking really attractive. At a first glance, I personally love the Techno Camon Camon's each and every type of design. I like the 99, even the 18. They were kind of smoothing and looking a lot into the flagship. And these guys are having a diamond cut type of design on the back side. I hadn't feel those phones. Otherwise, I will be having more information on how they are. But yeah, it looks kind of attractive in the first glance, each and every phone, and kind of attractive in the first glance, and it is having its own impression also on the top of it. Talking about this Techno Camon 20 Premier, this guy is having its own way to talk about. The processor and each and everything is good. All the video recording, that's the only thing which I kind of say don't have a high expectations, because it can record 4K 30, 1080p 30 on the rear side and 1080p 30 on the front side, which is okay. I believe that if they have kept the 4K at 30 and 1080p 30 and 60 FPS for the rear side. That's gonna be nicer, and the front side will the 1080p at 30 and 60 is gonna be more nicer. But they hadn't kept any 60 FPS support. I kind of say if they have kept it, it's gonna be more nicer and more night of attractive, because the 4K at 60 FPS isn't seen in a lot of phones around the budget type of sector. Anyways, this phone is going to be a expensive type of phone, as if it is having a 108 megapixel ultra wide sensor. We hadn't seen any phone with coming with a 108 megapixel ultra wide. This might be also a key selling point. I don't talk a lot about the ultra wide ratio. This guy is having 115 degree of the viewpoint, but kind of say really nice. I believe that it's gonna be able to capture a lot of details, as if I am thinking with that type of ratio, that type of scenario from this 108 MP camera. The basically the ultra wide sensor. Overall, the design and stuff, it is kind of say really nice. As per the rumors, this phone is delivered really good, and I wasn't expecting the 108 megapixel ultra wide sensor will be there on the Tecno Camon 20 Pro, but yeah, it is that kind of say really nice. 5000 mAh and a 48 watt of power left inside the box. It is kind of say really nice. Overall, the phone is packing a lot of stuff inside of it, and it is expected that the Android 14 will be the going ahead with this guy. Kind of say really nice. I'm looking forward with a lot of things on this guy. Dimensity 805 is there, again a really good processor. A display should be of if they have kept the 120 hertz and OLED 120 hertz gonna be nicer. Also IPS LCD 120 hertz gonna be nicer. But AMOLED 90 hertz is okay. Has a AMOLED has a really good viewpoints, and 90 hertz is a good refresh rate too. But it has its own ups and downs, as if you are on the 120 hertz and you won't want to come down, right? That's a kind of a problem on this guy. But anyways, it's good overall. There are two things which I don't like a lot. The display is a 90 hertz only support, and not a 60 FPS support on the video recording. Kind of say if they have kept it on be more nice. Anyways, nice phone, nice 108 megapixel sensor. That might be a key selling point of this smartphone too. Anyways, this was Captain DRS. What do you think about the Tecno Camon 20 Premier? If 5GB smartphone too, again a really nice approach too from the Tecno. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. I'll catch you in the next video. You are watching Chaos and DRS. This was Captain here. Like, share, subscribe, gonna be appreciating. Stay safe, stay connected. Peace out.